Peace, peace, peace to all the gods and goddesses of the planet. Peace to all the kings and the queens. Peace to all the princes and princesses, young kings, young gods. We are currently in the gathering. The gathering. I'm not gonna make this a long video, but I did want to get into some things today because we did have a full moon that was actually a partial eclipse today. And if you didn't know that, now you do. Today was the 17th. By the time you see this video, it might be a couple of days after, but just know that the quickening is here. We currently live in a universe where we have this ripple effect. And if you are a human functioning from the astral body, you are considered a developed being. Most humans, or even some gods that are on planet Kai currently, they don't really function from the astral body. And you wonder, what is the astral body? It is your inner self, your inner compass, this thing, this intuition. It has many names and also a no name at the same time. With this new full moon, nobody had to tell me about this full moon. That's how heightened the intuition is. We have the power, we have the knowledge, we have the intuition now. We can look up. I'm someone who always is looking up. I'm always looking at the moon. I'm always looking at the stars, because as above, so below. So the things that are happening above us, space, whatever you want to call it, these are the same things that are happening in us. We are currently having an eclipse inside of us. So when you have these eclipses, I don't care if it's a partial eclipse, these are powerful energy portals, energy vessels that you can use to manifest your new reality. And we always talking about that a lot. Manifesting your newest reality. But at the same time, you have to learn to let go and let the universe, God, controls who wins and who loses. Nobody on this physical earth. Because what you don't know is mostly there are these, like I was saying, it's these ripples in the universe. So if you are using your astral body, your visions as your compass, when you are dreaming, when you are having these moments in your dreams where you become conscious, you are able to now use these ripples. Ripples basically is synchronicities. So when you start seeing these synchronicities, you have to realize these are the universe's nudges at you. Synchronicities. Let's say you have a dream about something that is creating a ripple effect in the astrals. These ripples go through the universe, and it also comes to Earth. When these ripples hit the Earth or your astral physical body, it gives you this energy source. It gives you this power. You have to know that these synchronicities, same actions being played out by different people. The same action you seen in your vision as this, it pops up here. It's the ripple effect, it's the synchronicities, it's the universe playing out this story consecutively, consistently, repetitively. It's your fate, it's the things that you cannot avoid. It's this occult knowledge, this hidden knowledge, these hidden forces that everybody don't see. You might think that your reality, things are just happening in your life, things are just happening. No, these are synchronicities. This is not the first time this thing has happened. You are only playing it out. Now you are in the physical body, so you have to play out these actions now. We want to say we have free will and free this and free that, but yeah, it's free will, or it was free will once upon a time. But now you're in this, like I said, you're in this kind of, I ain't gonna say a loop, but it's kind of like a loop. I don't know if y'all seen the movie Looper, definitely go see that. But you're playing out this same story over and over and over. Once you understand it, you can start to practice detachment. Because no matter, regardless of what you do, what's done is done. What's said is done. That shall it be. Like, you don't have particular too many choices, basically. If you meant to win, you meant to win. If you meant to lose, use that in this lifetime, so that hopefully it's mostly because of these karmic attachments. The more you get away from this reality, the more you release, the more you get rid of, the more that can enter, new or plentiful. I forgot who was just talking about this. I was looking at Black Magic the other day, 363. I don't know if y'all looked him up on YouTube, but definitely go check him out. He has a lot of heightened individuals, intellectual individuals who be on there speaking, and this one lady said something very intelligent on there, which it's always something important on there. And whenever you guide it to something, just know, follow your intuition, listen to your intuition, because this intuition is your inner compass, it's your astral body. He said, I knew I should have did that. Some told me to do that. That's your inner self. And it told you to do that because it already knows that this same thing is being played out over and over. It already knows which character you are in the Matrix. It's trying to wake you up to listen to it. I noticed just even today, there was so much going on without a lot going on. This intuition, because recently, what you gotta know is, I looked it up too, but even in my last video, I was talking about, not getting into the drugs and things of that sort. And this is very important. You have to know it's important, because your body already produces everything that you need. The land of milk and honey. What is the land of milk and honey? It's this galactose that is created by the body to fuel the mind. When you put these extra chemicals inside of your body, it throws off your compass. It throws off your this physical body awareness, because even though your inner compass has the knowledge, it still has to transfer this stuff to your mind. But if you have blockers and things in your mind, that's why they said you got to release these blockers. Yes, it can be a spiritual blocker, but also the spiritual comes into the physical. So when you're releasing these bondages, you're releasing these things, this is when you can really start to manifest in your true life, your true form. Because spiritual, what we say is outside is also inside. So whenever I listen to a lot of subliminal messages, and these have really been helping me out a lot this year. Like these subliminal messages, which it's subliminals in everything, even if you don't know. So you might as well use it to your advantage, so that you know what you're actually listening to, because there's a lot of subliminals and things that you not even aware of. You wondering why? Damn, what was that movie called? It was this magic movie. I cannot see me now. It was something like that. See me now. It had old dude from Zombieland in it, and it had both dudes from Zombieland actually. So definitely go check that movie out. It's called See Me Now. They was like some magicians, and all day they had revealed something in there too. All day they was putting his numbers out this man's head. Boom, boom. He was just out in public. Let's say you go to Walmart, somebody randomly pass by you and say 36. Then you see on your screen on your phone 36. Then you look up in the sky at the blunt 36. And then after they keep on putting all these subliminals in your head, let's say you go to the casino, which I think that's what happened in the movie or something like that. He went to the casino, he seen a couple of numbers. Let's say you see 45, 11, 36. You gonna go to that 36 because you've been getting programmed all day to go to that 36. So you thinking it's free will, but somebody done put a subliminal message in your head. Now you thinking that it's your free will, but somebody done put that inside your head. Now let's say they make a bet that you pick 36. The real number is 11, but you pick 36 because this message been always playing in your head over and over and over. So once you use these subliminal messages to your advantage, you can start to realize these things. I have subliminals for almost everything in my life. Releasing karmic what else I got? Like money manifestations and not so much attention, but like positive attention. Like it's so many, it's a subliminal for everything. Subliminal message. You can look it up yourself. Look up these subliminal messages, pick one, listen to it throughout your night. Just like how I got this in the back right now. This don't have a subliminal. This is just simply frequencies. But it will have a sound like this, and it can be a subliminal in the background, but you won't even know it because it's so, the actual sound of the actual subliminal message is so low pitch that you can't hear it with your physical ears, but this astral body, this developed body that a lot of people ignore, hears everything and knows everything. Know that. But like I said, family, I just want to talk about synchronizations today. These ripples in the universe. How you're playing out the particular story. How everybody want to be the main character. There are main characters in the movie. There aren't. Because it's like we always say, this is a matrix. This is an illusion. So what you think is real can be getting played out over and over and over. And I noticed that even in high school, when we used to look at Romeo and Juliet. Let's say in the 1940s, Romeo and Juliet, they was riding in the carriage and fighting with swords, and it's still Romeo and Juliet. But let's say let's take it to 2024. Name not Romeo and Juliet no more, it's Chris and Rebecca. So Chris and Rebecca still go through the same thing that Romeo and Juliet went through because they still in the same pattern. Same thing happens. She drinks this. Let's say in 1940 she drinks some elixir, and here she drinks some kind of pharmaceutical. Death happens. Same thing. Repetitive. All you trying to figure out now is, who are you in the story? What part are you playing in this storyline? Who are you? And once you figure that out, you will be releasing more, and you will start to manifest more of the things that you actually need to become a greater version of yourself, because you will release this feeling of having to do so many things. You don't have to do nothing. Your story has already been played out. All you have to do is walk the path. It's like a path through the forest. You can stay on the path, or you can try to go this way or do that, but still, this path that is laid out for you is meant for you and you only. Nobody else can play this part in your story. Nobody else can bring awareness to you except for yourself. We created the sun. Then we minimize ourselves. Now we use the sun. It's just like we created the lamps outside, the street lamps. But let's say we shrunk down to some ants. Now we see the street lamps as light sources now. We don't know, and let's just say we forgot that we even built the lamps, the lamp posts out there, the street lamps. You won't even know. You will just be mesmerized by this thing, not knowing that you created it. So it's like, just live out your days, live out your life, especially with so much going on. These the days that you have to really take into account. It's a lot of weird stuff going on. Not so much weird, but it's a lot of, like I said, weird. I'm gonna keep it at weird. Let the spirit speak through you. But with that being said, fam, I'm gonna get up out of here. I just want y'all to continue, like I said, to follow your path that is already laid out for you. What's happened. What's gonna happen, you can't avoid it. You can't avoid, not so much karma, but you can't avoid these ripples. It's like trying to run from sound. Like, you gonna hear it, you gonna feel it. These ripples, just know it's all for your benefit at the end of the day. But with that being said, fam, I'm gonna get up out of here. I just wanted to give y'all a short, brief message. I hope y'all really enjoyed this. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. All the likes, all the comments, all the subscriptions keep me going. So just continue to, just like I gave y'all energy, give me that energy back. And we're gonna continue the cycle going. We're gonna keep this ripple going. It's a give and receive type of friendship, type of family, you know. So we're gonna continue to give positive energy. We're gonna receive positive energy, and the story go on. So with that being said, stay high vibrational, keep Keep your eyes open, because like I said, there's a lot of subliminals out here. But you can't use it to your advantage if you know how to you can start to program this matrix, bend it to your will. Because you can bend the light. You see these photons as straight lines. These are not straight lines. It could be somebody up in here right now, camouflaging themselves. Light is refracting around them, so they look like they just see through. Once you understand this occult magic, this hidden magic, then you can really do what you want to do up in this reality. This is when you become Neo. This is when you become the one. When you break the matrix, break the cycles, karmic cycles, release these bondages inside your subconscious mind, so that you can become the best version of yourself. With that being said, like I said, peace to all the gods and goddesses of the planet, peace to all the kings and the queens, peace to all the princes and princesses. Till next time, I say 3 times for the gods, known and unknown. Peace to all my ancestors, known and unknown. I say. May this message spread throughout the world, throughout the universe. And I hope this message really changed somebody's life to change for the better. I say. Peace.